Stadium in Columbus, Ohio. EA Sports College Football just about a month into the season, and we are ready for this Week 4 clash. It's the Iowa Hawkeyes and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, I did check in with the Hawkeyes head coach before the game. He is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. St. Clair. Smith with the grab over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
To the air, it's St. Clair. Oh, pressure's coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Good timing on the quick out. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. St. Clair unloads to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Johnson. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Quarterback changing the play. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He's got it. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
You've already seen this QB, man. He's willing to spread the ball around and take what the defense gives him and not force it to his go-to guy. But it's not a surprise. When you get it to him, good things happen. He can chew up chunks of yards and make those big plays.
Hit and drop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Takes the handoff, it's Jackson. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off. They'll stop the clock to have a look at the injured Hawkeye. Sometimes turning your nose up at easy points can come back to bite you, but can they make it pay off by converting on 4th down? Touchdown, Buckeye! Into the end zone for 6.
Well, I love the decision-making.
And the Buckeyes come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Throwing St. Clair. They're all over it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Long way to go on 2nd down. Looking to throw at St. Clair. Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Fresh center downs going to the air. Reels it in. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Throws to the wide out. Out wide left, it's Johnson. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Again, it's St. Clair. Unloads to the wide out. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Yep. St. Clair. Here comes the heat. They get to him as he throws.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Sets his feet, it's St. Clair. Fires to the wide out. Left side, it's Johnson. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. St. Clair. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
Second and long here. Quarterback signaling to his guy. Again, it's St. Clair. Fires to the right. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
The Hawkeyes call a timeout. It's their first. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on fourth and long.
Booster. On the level. Go.
Snapped it, and he has to have it. Throws to the wide out. And it's swatted. Throwing St. Clair. He turns that loose down the right side. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. They'll need a bunch on second down. Back to pass, it's St. Clair. Going downfield for the big play. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long, this one from the 44. They go play action with St. Clair. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Iowa spends his second time out here. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Hawkeyes will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Tells the run, wants to pass. It's dropped after taking the hit.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Tavian St. Clair. Got his man in the middle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Buckeyes are in the hurry-up. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying,
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And the Buckeyes will call on their punt team. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? They'll field this one in tight quarters. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. New set of downs after the completion. St. Clair fires to the right. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Turns it upfield. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man,
and what a catch! A diving grab down the right side. The Buckeyes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. He's changing the play. Throwing St. Clair. Unloads to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The Buckeyes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. The Hawkeyes call a timeout. It's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Spits it out to the back. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Again, it's St. Clair. This time it's complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
And that's this guy's 3rd catch now on the drive, and I like how this offense just keeps going back to him. Look, if you're not going to cover him, we're going to keep throwing him the football. We don't have to overthink this thing. And as every completion happens, the quarterback is gaining more and more confidence in this guy.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Iowa spends its 2nd timeout here. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have 1 timeout remaining. On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And the Buckeyes in the hurry-up. Touchdown, Ohio State! That one will... They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Motion from the wideout. Tavian St. Clair. Showing the arm strength to the left. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too.
How impressive has this guy been throwing the ball today, especially after the game he had last week throwing 3 interceptions. He turned the page. He got himself focused for this game, and he's been making outstanding decisions all day long.
Looking for a man. It's St. Clair. Right side, it's Smith. At the 20, he's got space. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Buckeyes, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Making the adjustment on the play. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Pulls it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Quick give. It's Jackson. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, but they've got to do it quickly to keep that going for the goal line. And the catch and run it.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. And after that stop by the defense, a productive drive here, a couple of first downs, maybe a score, and they could put this thing away. Can hold on in the face of the contact. Long way to go on second down. St. Clair. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. Going to look downfield again. Wide out trying to get it in. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the W.
Making the adjustment. Run in the red zone, it's Jackson. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is